Unscripted.
You know, I've had so much fun doing YouTube over the years. I mean, when I think about it, honestly, like 2013, 2014, kind of the pinnacle for just going out there and having fun and doing my own thing. I had an idea in my mind to sort of do the type of videos and just to kind of have fun with it and kind of maybe be very sarcastic about it and opinionated. And I think it was a different time, certainly back then, than it is now, where basically anything gets you canceled or whatever, and you know you always kind of run a risk of having things happen to your channel and whatnot. You know, it's just that just kind of came with the territory, and now it just like people kind of want to know what's going on. I kind of just was trying out some things, and now you know I've kind of decided what I want to do, and I'm going to continue going on with the channel. I am basically starting over from scratch. There's zero going to be clickbait, or you know, I'm sure some people will probably still think that there's something, but to me personally, I would rather earn 10 views and be happy with the product that's out than earn, you know, 5,000, 10,000 and not be happy with that or happy with the quality. So there's going to be some pretty big changes. I fully expect it to be a complete start over. I know a lot of people probably really expect me to be bummed out about that, but I'm actually more excited than anything because I just feel like it's a anybody can start over, and I think that starting over, there's a lot of good to be had in that, you know, and the different types of things that I want to do. I'm not going to be bound by, you know, what's going to be a popular video or what's not going to be, or you know, what's the topic of the moment or what's not going to be. If people want to watch, then hopefully they watch. But I would ask this: if you're not a fan, if you're a hater or whatever, just, you know, unsubscribe. That's like what I would ask. Just unsubscribe. Don't pay any attention, because I'm really just kind of getting into you know, something that I want to have fun with again, and this is going to be more geared towards what I enjoy. I'm not sure it's going to be very you know, console war oriented, because given the things that I want to do, maybe unboxings, or you know, maybe game hunting, right? Like go with a GoPro and go out there game hunting or something, you know what I mean? Or you know, something that just I'm not saying only that, maybe some hidden gems, or you know, more reviews, like the stuff that I have fun with, the stuff that I originally started having fun with. You know, and I feel like that's the right way to go for me personally. I'm capturing all new footage, a lot of it. I've got a few things. I've got at least 5 very interesting new type things that I haven't done before on the horizon. You know, I'm sure that it's going to be a very small, slow start for me personally, and I'm totally up for that. I'm totally fine with that, because now I get to do the kind of stuff that I really, really want to do, and you know, hopefully that'll attract the type of fan base and the type of people that are both appreciative and, you know, like the stuff that I'm actually doing. Because, you know, getting views itself isn't like the hard part. I think the hard part is having a rapport with your fans and just being able to talk with them and being able to kind of, you know, have them genuinely like the stuff that you're doing. And I feel like that's probably where I've fallen off a while ago, and I'm just, you know, very excited to kind of get up there and keep trying. So I'm going to be staying away from the that hardcore you know, clickbaity type stuff, and I more or less just want to have fun with the stuff that I talk about, and maybe dive a little bit deeper. Maybe you guys saw the video I did the other day about, you know, Activision and what's going on there, where they basically let go of the voice actor over some quote-unquote sexist remarks that were like 4 years old, and I kind of went off a little bit on that, because I just feel like, you know, in this day and age, it's like people lose their jobs over this stuff, like over jokes, over online stuff, over, you know what I mean? I don't understand it, and I think that it's very, very asinine. And for me personally, where does it stop, right? Because back in my day, you know, look, I'm a big guy. I got called fat, all kinds of names and stuff like that. That stuff doesn't bother me. It gave me thick skin. It gave me thick skin to survive on the internet, mind you, right? You know, it gave me thick skin to kind of survive at school and just in life. And so many people today, and the next generation, are going to have such thin skin that they're just going to crumble under any kind of stress or any kind of anything. because they don't know what it's like. It's like anything kind of name or joke is just going to be, oh my gosh, let's go check ourselves into the hospital because that joke really hurt me. It's like words can't hurt you. Honestly, have we really gone past the part where our mothers and fathers taught us that sticks and stones can break our bones, but words will never hurt us? Am I the only one that still remembers that? Like, after all this time, words honestly can't hurt you. They can't hurt anybody. You can put something as phobic or this or that or toxic in front of it all you want, but the bottom line is this: words can't hurt you. They honestly can't, and they never will. And people that think they do, I'm sorry, pal, but the world doesn't revolve around you, and the words actually don't hurt you. They don't. Seriously, they can't. It's impossible. They don't. People that think they do, they don't. I'm sorry. And, honestly, I think that it's sad that we've gotten to the point where we have to tell people that, hey, not only do words not hurt you, but people should be able to pretty much, as long as it's not causing straight out violence or anything like that, I don't understand why they can't share their own opinions on things or have an opinion on something. I have so many opinions on different things that's going on, and you can't, and there's not really a way for me to talk about these things that I have an opinion about, because you get labeled right away as something that you're really not. But at the same time, people don't want to hear that. They just want to jump on the whole offensive that you must be this or you must be that or you must be, you know what I mean? Like, and to me, that is absolutely ridiculous, and something that I'm not really understanding how that actually happens. But for me personally, I think that this is going to go a long way in kind of how I view my channel. I'm probably not going to do everyday content. I'm going to do content when there's content there. It's going to be whatever kind of what I want to do, and I really do hope that people kind of support that. If you are coming to the channel, please share it, tell your friends, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. The stuff that I have planned is just something that I'm really excited about, for the first time in a very, very long time. And I think that a lot of people are going to be surprised by some of the quality and some of the stuff that's going on. So hopefully you guys are one of the ones that are surprised, and hopefully I get to kind of get back into having fun and doing the things that just made me happy originally. And it's going to be a hell of a slow start, and I think that that's exactly what, obviously people kind of expect. And, I want to apologize to a lot of people that maybe were hurt by what they perceive as abandonment. If you're an Xbox fan or whatever, like I've said, you want to know where I stand 100% on it. Xbox is a great console that needs good games. It needs games that actually showcase what it can do. PlayStation is a great console that has some great games, and I think that Sony does a really good job of getting their stuff out there. As for Nintendo, they kind of dance to the beat of their own drum, and they kind of do things their own way. I like it, but I can never take Nintendo seriously until they have some kind of an achievement system and some kind of like online that's as good as what original Xbox Online was. So until they reach that kind of pinnacle, there's literally nothing much to kind of say there. Like, they've got some good games, and I get it, but even like with this Switch Pro stuff, what's the point if all the stuff is cartoony? Does it really matter if it's going to be 4K or 1080p or, what I'm saying? Like, to me, it honestly doesn't matter. But I'm hoping that I can turn things around and I can, start over and just kind of start to have fun again. And I'm still going to be doing like some podcasts, and I'm still going to be talking video games, but it's more from the heart. It's more from the way that I am today, as in 2021, than what I was in 2013, 2014. But it's more me, and I've never been less afraid to speak my mind on a lot of this stuff. So hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. And it's not even having much to do with, oh, well, the channel's this or the channel's that. I really do think that, it really just comes down to just the fans in general, and hopefully we can see some kind of changes in the future. And, and I do want to see exactly, the feedback and stuff like that. If you guys have some feedback or some ideas for me, please let me know. I want to interact with you guys. I honestly do. I want to say, hey, you know what? Let me interact with you guys, and and let me see what you guys think, because without you guys, there is nothing really much to kind of do in terms of talking about video games and stuff like that. So hopefully we can continue to you know, continue to kind of grow and just evolve and things like that. So hopefully anyway that things work out, and I'm looking forward to it. If you guys have supported me in the past, please continue to do so. If not, please don't support me in the future. If you just dislike me, just like, that's all I ask. Let me get a clean start. Let me be me. You know, go find someone else to harass. I really would appreciate that. So thank you guys very much. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a new day. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.